So my name is Michael. I'm one of the co-founders at AI Camp. I started AI Camp 4 years ago. I never imagined today we have so many like-minded people, not only to learn AI and create top-notch AI programs for our next generation, but really think about what's special and what different can be done for education itself. This is actually a gateway to the best AI community for teenagers and different kinds of higher education. So what is AI Camp? So AI Camp was founded by Stanford PhDs. And right now we're joined together with founders who graduated from Carnegie Mellon, graduated from Northeastern, and so many other talented people joining us. Our instructors, right? Not only they went to the best universities, after working with us, they went to Google, they went to NASA. So what we're specializing is basically providing AI education to middle and high school students. But once again, summer camp is only the first step. Last year, we actually taught about 1,200 students about AI, okay? And these students, they make hundreds of different AI products, okay? And we also have top students worked for 10 companies so far. And these companies raised hundreds of millions of dollars. And you'd be like, what? Teenagers working for companies and raised hundreds of millions of dollars? What is going on here? Okay, put your curiosity aside on the shelf, just listen carefully. What we are trying to tell you right now is learning AI is so critical. Really, no matter what your interests and aspirations are, you need to pay attention on this thing. All right, so if learning AI is critical, then what kind of programs do you have to enable us to learn about AI, right? So we have 5 levels of programs, but for now, you don't need to worry about 5 levels. You only need to worry about level 1 and level 2, okay? These are the summer programs. Level 1, very simple, 1-week program happening during the summer. If you have no coding experiences, right, join this one. So this dashboard here is actually from level 1, right? So this speaks about what? The power of data, right? The importance of making decisions using data. So this is a data dashboard, right? This is live. This is something where our students created in 1 week. This is live, right? Some logistics here. Level 1 is only 1 week long, and they happen to be start at 10 a.m. and close at 3 p.m. This is a very small classroom program, right? That is 6 students per instructor. Bear in mind, however, this thing is very, very hands-on. So this is not, for example, your typical, high school class, listen to a lecture. No, this is basically 6 students together, literally jump into the pool, learning how to swim by swimming. Level 1 is for folks who have no coding experience, right? But interested, building AI, building technology. This would be gateway, right, to our community. Level 2 here is our flagship program. So if you, for example, know anything about programming, okay, I'm talking about like Python, Java, or JavaScript. If you know anything like that, you should join level 2. For our level 2 program, it's a bit more involved. And so this is the program where we're gonna focus on building amazing AI products. This is an emotion detector. I always show this to people, and it can detect emotions in a photo. And it's made by these 5 students. And this whole thing works, right? So let me try this, right? This is Ryan Reynolds. We detect happy in this case. Do you guys see that? So what is AI? AI is using data to make decisions, finding data in pattern and utilize that pattern, right? So here, students, they actually have to go and form about 10,000 images, people face images, and then label about 7,000 images to show each category of like, hey, what does a happy face look like? What does a sad face look like? And then seeing a face that you have never seen before, you can show, hey, that's a happy face. Think about how powerful this thing is. And fast forward today, we have thousands of students build all kinds of AI products. Right? You can see another one here. And sometimes about computer vision, right? We're very, very excited. We're updating our curriculum as we speak. And we have been doing this for the past 4 years, 8 times now. So yeah, we're very excited about about our program?
So we built a haiku generator, which was using NLP and more specifically GPT-2. So we focused on creating something that is new, fun, but also usable, and that would potentially be popular in the future. And so not only did we learn how to create this model and how to build our own GPT models, but we also learned how everything worked behind it. So you'll have these really awesome lectures from great teachers, and they will explain not only how to create everything, but also how everything works. And not only do you get to learn how to make something and how to understand it, but you're also going to meet a lot of awesome people that you'll still be connected with in the future.
All right. So as you can see here, what's really, really special about AI Camp is really about making products. But you could, for example, sit through a bunch of lectures and just learning about the concepts, right? You don't have to type into the keyboard. Why do we have to actually gaining that experience and making products? Well, so number one, I think it's really about building something that you can show for. We have people create products that brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars of revenue. Think about how that's going to make yourself standing out from oceans of applications going to all these dream schools you want to go to. The second thing here, there is actually a very big gap, between our schools and our industry, and this is actually why we're doing AI Camp, like at least for myself. So I graduated from the best university in the world. I went to Caltech, and then I went to Stanford. I did a PhD there. But even after like 10 years in higher education, the best universities in the world, when I graduated, I still had not enough experiences. Like I did not know what I wanted to do. And I also had a student debt. When I reflect my own experiences, I wish I had more exposure about different jobs, about what they do every day, and so that I can make informed decisions about my own future. What it's like to be a front-end engineer, to be a data scientist, to be a machine learning engineer, to be a product manager. But these details, you won't be able to get it unless you try it yourself. All right, the final point here, learning as a professional. When you're a professional, you're not being lectured, like 5 days a week. You have a task you need to go and finish. You have limited time to learn. You don't have textbooks. How would you learn that? It turns out you're learning online. You're learning with the best group of people. So this is actually a very, very important point, because if you can learn concept in AI, you probably can learn anything.
As Mike mentioned, traditional education isn't preparing us to solve problems and become leaders in technology. And that's the overarching goal of our community of practice, to give you the tools and resources and surround yourself with the group of people necessary to help yourself become a software engineer, a data scientist, a product manager, whatever it is you want to achieve in technology. So as like a 21-year-old who's about to graduate university, like I have a group of 5 people around me that I can base my experiences on and draw from their wisdom and strive to become a better version of myself. But personally, I'm an example of someone that the AI Camp community has had a profound impact on, and hopefully all of you in the audience will join our community and we'll see what we can do for you.
All right, so we talked about level 1, level 2, right? That's the gateway to our community. That's the gateway, to start learning about AI. But we're here to open doors to our students, right? So what does it mean, opening doors, to our students? We want you to get employment opportunities, okay? So level 1, if you don't know anything about coding, join us, get the fundamentals. Level 2, create AI products, explore different career options. And once you know where you go, level 3 and 4, it's really get you specialized. Learn as a professional, learning professional practices and tools, such as soft skills, reliability, communication, and proactiveness, right? These are level 3 and 4. Level 5, tell you what, if you're good enough, we will hire you, right? So we have people who are actually working at different companies, people who work at Notable Health. This is a company that uses AI to automate healthcare. We have Rohan, who's only 15-year-old. When he joined us, he worked at this company called Imprint, which is a fintech company, as an infrastructure engineer. And if you talk to most, 22-year-olds, and if you ask them about what's an infrastructure engineer, they'll be like, oh, what are you talking about? I never heard about it. But Rohan, on the other hand, he had already 6 years experience.
One thing I really noticed is how I learned a lot more than some of my friends and peers. So I joined when I was in high school. I'm a freshman in college now. And I've really noticed a lot of it, a lot of my friends in my comp sci class ask for help and don't quite know where to look for things. And I think the biggest thing that AI camps helped me learn is how to learn. I know if I'm trying to solve a problem, I know kind of how to find the documentation for it, read through it. And then also, it's just kind of really boosted where I'm at with a programming skill level, because I'm in a Java class and we're learning stuff with relating objects. And that's pretty much what I've been doing for the last year and a half almost.
AI Camp is really, it's an amazing experience. It's hard, but if you want really to give everything you have, it's hard, but you will learn a lot more than what you can learn in high school. And you will learn also to be perseverant, resilient, and of course to learn about everything about AI he would never learn at school.
Instructors, they're coming from the best universities in the world. So we have many instructors from Caltech, Stanford, Northeastern, Columbia University. Most of them, they are college students. They are also here to learn how to, for example, leading a team, how to, for example, working, as a professional. And we basically spend a lot of time making sure the best of the best can join our community, and we train them with our practices for them to lead and for them to inspire, right? Tuition, if you don't have a scholarship, right, it's level 1 is about $900. Level 2 is about $2,300, okay? They look very expensive. Oh my gosh, $900 for a summer program, or $2,000 for a summer program. But when you think about it, this is a small investment for a brighter future. And tell you what, before May, everything is fully refundable. Again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to open doors for you. If you want to join, we're here for you, and we're here for you for the long haul. For full scholarship, congratulations, you got a full scholarship. Think about it, that's not easy, right? Out of thousands, right? You are the ones who got a full scholarship. Congratulations, okay? Partial scholarship, we're looking at 30% off for the level 1, $270. And then for level 2, we're giving you even more scholarship, about $800 scholarship. So $1,549 for the level 2 program. Highly encourage you to think about level 2 if you know anything about programming. You will have a blast. So once again, it's about building products, getting into your dream school, have something to show for. It's about saying no to student debt, having a clear sense of direction for your future. It's about learning with a group of best people on the planet, right? Collaborating. If you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go with a team. You got to work with people, okay? Finally, who doesn't want to work for best companies in the world and learning with all the professionals? I think I want, right? So all in all, we're building this community for our younger self. We wish this existed when we were younger. And I'm so proud and excited, what we have today. And I'm really excited